I am live. Well, that's good news, good information. Hello, Melinda Jacobs, Restoration Coach, here with you. Beloveds, what the fuck is happening? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on the planet. My name is Melinda Jacobs, and I have been watching people on YouTube do oracle readings, and I'm finding a lot of comfort in it. And my guides are like, hey, you should be doing that too. So I created this deck a couple years ago called the Badassery Oracle. And this is a potent deck that has lots of tools, tips, and tricks for navigating and managing being in the world as a highly sensitive. And whether you consider yourself highly sensitive or not, we're hardwired to feel the world. We're hardwired to feel our environment. And so I thought I would pull a card or two just to kind of give you a sense of what's happening and maybe some ideas. So the first card that I pulled, I love this. I don't know if that's coming through backwards or not, but it says, no matter where you go, there you are. A little Buckaroo Banzai reference from the 80s. That's a picture of me walking on water. And on the back of each card is a little blurb. So just because you leave a situation, a job or relationship or a place does not necessarily mean you are complete. Whatever the rub is for you, it is yours to heal. Walking, running, or moving away does not always mean you have found resolution. Be gentle, beloved, as you look at and acknowledge any lingering resentments from the past and begin to look back through a new lens. What did you learn from the experience? How did you grow? How were your wants and desires more clearly defined? Recognize you have survived your past and that you are stronger and wiser as a result. Practicing gratitude for the lessons learned frees you to live more fully in the moment and opens you to embrace the future that is waiting for you. No matter where you go, there you are. We can't run away. And with what's happening in the world right now, we are collectively facing the energy of choices made by our ancestors generations ago. My country, the United States, not so united at the moment, but we're working on it, was built on the backs of slaves, was built on land that was not ours. We came and we took it. And so there is an energetic reckoning of sorts that's coming up. And so I think for us collectively, it's a matter of really just honoring the mistakes of our past, whether you're looking at it collectively as a nation, as a country, whether you're in the US or elsewhere in the world. It's really important to be able to say, although I did not do that, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. So that's a Ho'oponopono prayer. It clears the energy from the past, and it opens up space for us to have a different experience. And I hear so much resistance to that statement. It's like, but I didn't do it. I didn't enslave the people. I didn't steal them from their families. I didn't, kill the people. I know. But guess what? We hold that energy in a cellular memory. Epigenetics is showing that the generational trauma is moving through the DNA coding. So we hold it. It's right here. And it's ours now. It's like that heirloom that keeps getting passed down through generations, and you just want it gone. Well, here's what we can do. Is we can acknowledge that we are holding collective energy that created atrocities against nations, atrocities against entire groups of people. And we can begin healing. All this tumultuousness, all this upheaval is a cry from our own souls to reckon with what's occurred in the past. We can do that. We can do that. But no matter where you go, there you are. So here we are. And I know a lot of people who are like, well, I just want to leave. And it's like, well, no matter where you go, there you are. If you on some soul level decided to show up at this time in history, I guarantee you, beloved, you have a place in this to shift it, to heal it. And that's within you. That's within me. It's within all of us. We have to turn our attention away from the trauma drama. Like I've seen so much about, it's very intentional that we're trying, we're being overwhelmed with information. We're being bombarded. And so it scatters our focus. It scatters our attention. I think one of the greatest things I saw recently is pick one thing, pick one or two things that you're passionate about. And right now, what I'm passionate about, I'm passionate about emotional intelligence. I am passionate about that, so much so that I created a course, and it is so amazing. The information is so incredible that I'm going to teach it again and again and again, because I can't imagine being alive right now and not having that wisdom about my own emotional intelligence and how I can keep myself grounded and centered as we're going through what we're going through. Because no matter where you go, there you are. And whether you turn your attention one place or another, you're still holding the opportunity, beloved, to bring peace to your soul, to bring peace to your heart. And as you do that, it ripples out, because you're part of the whole. We can't escape that. We cannot escape the fact that what I do, what I feel, what I think infects the entirety of the planet. And I know that seems really big, and it's like, how is that even possible? But it only takes one candle to shift the darkness, because the actual truth is that darkness does not exist. It is just an absence of light. Light is the singularity. Same thing with heat. Cold is the absence of heat. And so your light, your warmth, your heart, your intention can brighten an entire world in ways that you could never imagine, seen or unseen. Oh, I think that I really, my guides were like, you need to be doing this more, get your voice out. And I'm like, meh, what does it matter? And I think the truth is that we all have something to share. I was speaking to a client in England who is autistic, and, it's like, well, what could I do? And, there's just no point, and I'm depressed. And I'm like, oh, I so get that. Really get that. But we all have a gift to share. We all have something that can lift up ourselves. And because you're part of the whole, it's going to impact the whole. It's impossible that it wouldn't. We all have something to share that can lift our family, our community. And in that, we're lifting the world. I want you to consider that there is no small act of kindness. There is no too small act of compassion, of understanding. There is no light too dim to brighten a dark room. All it takes is one light, and that darkness recedes. So as you go out in the world, beloved, I want you to consider being kind to yourself, first and foremost. And if that means turning off the news, then turn off the news. If that means going out and doing some raging in whatever way that doesn't harm you, doesn't harm anything or anyone else, do that. I am 110% for some good expression of the angst that we're feeling. And then ask yourself, what is it? What is it that I can do to lift myself today? What is it that I can do? And if you're feeling just a little boost within yourself, then you can ask yourself the next question. What can I do to lift my family or the people I care about, the community I live in? Go singular, then go a little bigger. And what can I do to lift, something bigger? But just know, if you're lifting yourself, you're lifting the whole. If you're lifting your family, you're lifting the whole. It's impossible to not do that, because you're that powerful. You are that much of a badass. And I have these for sale. I'm still doing one-on-one coaching. If you need support, if you need help, if you're feeling just triggered out of your mind to the point where you're dysregulated, where you can't find your own light, please reach out, if not to me, to somebody to help you get regulated so that you can be the light that you're supposed to be, so that you can do what you're supposed to do here. I believe we all came here at this time for a very specific reason. Make no mistake, we're here by divine appointment. And it's exciting to think about the world and lifting it up, even if it's just for ourselves, because that's going to change the whole world. All right, beloveds. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know if I'll do this with any regularity, but who knows? Hi, Lisa Gober. How are you? It's good seeing you. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate you. If you need anything, please feel free to reach out. Let's see if I have this. Do I have it? Nope, I don't. All right. I'll put it in the chat how you can reach me, but take care of you. I'll see you next time. Be kind.